down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, headed to purchase our fleet carrier. I just checked and we weren't recording, and it's like we probably have about 5-6 more jumps. Better late than never. And the server has disconnected several times and kicked us out, so we don't know how this is going to go, but we're headed toward Volante to pick up the fleet carrier in live. I've been waiting a long time for this. And while we're going that way, if you'll look to the bottom right of your video and find that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You're notified when I produce more of these great videos of purchasing 5 billion 5 billion credit fleet carrier. Gonna spend about half of my credits today on the fleet carrier, the services, and about 1,500 tons of tritium from Robigo on the way back to Sothis, or the Sothis area. We're going to first park it where we have been.
Frameshift drive charging.
While we're going, please look under the video into the description and you'll find ways to donate. We've had a difficult financial year. And we need storage equipment to save all this raw recording, because every time we're in game, if I don't forget, we record. And I usually catch it because I'm always checking it. Just to make sure. Like I did this time. I had started out from Sothis, not recording. After about 3 jumps, I checked it and oh, we need to turn that on. And we checked and that's good. Sis left. 4 more jumps. And I have not checked. Oh, it looks like we hit a heatsink. Yeah, lately it's been hitting those, but I've got 8 available. And just every once in a while it'll do that. It'll kick off one, which is fine. They're cheap, just like limpids. Yeah, I haven't checked to see where they're selling the fleet carriers. I just got in the ship as soon as I saw it. Said the update was ready, and
Frameshift drive charging.
updated it, and got in our travel cutter and took off. Now in Beta 1 and Beta 2 at Volante, we were able to pick it up.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now I think in Beta 2 I went to a different system and a different station to buy one, but Volante was still available. I had a fuel stop that didn't turn out, and after about 3 days the price of tritium dropped from 52,000 per ton to about 42,000 a ton. So I'm expecting that again, so we're only going to add 12 to 15 tons, or probably around 2 loads, full loads of a cutter.
Frameshift drive charging.
Still got plenty of fuel, and we're almost there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I'll have to check the station name when we get there. I have a VR headset, or I'd be able just to look down, but I have to lift the visor. And underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 740, probably much more than that by now, because I haven't counted lately, videos just since January. There's Volante. So we will find out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
We're going to Laplace Ring. And we should see fleet carriers all over the place when we hit the navigation screen. Is this left? So we will find out. We'll check the system map and see if there's is this left? See if there's fleet carriers. There's fleet carriers in here. Yep. This probably means those are brand new ones that they're selling. That's the way it was last time. We just want to get it purchased. We want to get all the services except for the black market, and head back to Rabingo and put some fuel in it. Extra fuel comes with 500 tons, but at least what we do in live stays in live. That's what we said with beta. But we have over 12 billion this time to work with. And I'm also doing a series on No Man's Sky: The Beginnings. And I have a freighter with about 30 frigates, support ships. And you should check those videos out too. And I have a personal planetary base on a planet that has atmosphere. So you can tell that ED's trying to play a little catch up, because No Man's Skies already has those things that Elite Danger is supposed to come out with at the first of the year. Hey, competition is good. Means more content. for all of us. But you should check out my No Man's Sky videos if my voice will stay up with us. Because I do not have a TV, video, or radio voice. I just have to do the best I can. We're going to see if they have tritium here. If they do, we'll swap out some of our modules for cargo racks and then pull over our modules that we exchanged here at La Place, Reen, to the fleet carrier. We can transport 720 tons at a time, so we'll do 2 loads. If they have it. But this is an exciting day. Sysview. But thank you for coming along with me on this exciting journey. We've done it 2 other times in beta, but this is live. Makes it that much more special. Yeah, I have a busy day at work, for work, because I work from home. And so I can't do tons of video today, but we're going to purchase it and take it back to near Sothis and stop by Robigo on the way and purchase some tritium if La Place doesn't have any. Sis left. Where's our greeters? Yeah, there's a few little glitches, it seems like. Well, we'll try to manage through it. I'm sure over the next few days there'll be additional updates that they'll have to push. Yeah, we have nothing on board.
Scan detected.
So lots of scans going on for a ship that's empty. Sis left.
Detected.
Patrol Yankee 2-0 engaging hostile threat in sector Victor 3-4. Taking coordinates for backup.
1 minute. 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 1 Landing gear deployed.
Okay, we're going to go to contacts, fleet carrier vendor. It's going to cost us 5 billion out of our 12 billion. We want one of those. And we're going to call it the same thing as we did before, RG-FC. Something went wrong. Yeah, it couldn't connect to the system. Well, hopefully we're still at the station. It says we're docked. Well, at least we got through the travel part. But we'll keep trying to buy it. And we will try it again. Yeah, it crashed on us. So we'll try to purchase it again. We'll try to put in... Yeah. It just keeps dying.
Incoming message.
Oh wow, it actually worked. It's a totally different system. And we had to find some fuel. Well, it took about 24 hours for Frontier to actually fix the issues. I got the same black adder error message that quite a few received, and it only took 24 or about almost 24 hours for Frontier to fix it. But I was finally able to purchase a fleet carrier. So we're going to go over there and set up all the services for our fleet carrier. So please join us on the continuation of this 2-day ordeal of at least buying the fleet carrier and putting some fuel in it. So let's get going. We have added cargo racks to our travel cutter, and we have stored the modules that we replaced here at La Place Ring, and we will pull those over to the fleet carrier as soon as we set up all the services. And we're fueled up and we're ready to go. And there is no tritium here at La Place Ring. So we're headed to meet the new in-live RGFC.
Landing gear retracted.
Is this right? See, we went from over 12 billion down to 7 billion. And we're going to spend some more because we have to turn on the services. Well, I appreciate you hanging around for 24 hours. The magic of video, it was only a few seconds, but it was quite a pain to have to deal with it. Yeah, during beta, the fleet carrier was in the same system in Blanty, but this time they moved it to an outer system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Things that are different from beta.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now we're locked in on the fleet carrier, so that's, as you can see, the hologram there. It's 4,000 light seconds away. Not much into staying in the standard travel lane. I like running to the side of it and turning into the destination. But make sure you press that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. It doesn't cost you anything. You're informed when I put together more videos. And eventually it helps me out with YouTube. Underneath the video, please consider donating. We need some more storage equipment to store these videos. The over 740 videos. Sis left. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. I would like to put some fuel in it. So fuel was quite expensive yesterday. It's minimum of 70,000 per ton. Where in beta it started out at about 52,000 and then dropped to 42,000 after about 3 or 4 days. So we'll see if that's the case here. But Rabingo was not listed on the sites that had tritium. We'll probably take a run over to Rabingo at some point in one of the ships just to see. But on Inera.zz website, they already had listings of where to purchase tritium. And since we're more in the middle of things in the bubble, we'll look around here of a place to find tritium. So it'll take some piecing this video together.
Welcome, Commander. Docking permission will be granted following a successful eligibility check.
And I have purchased the ARXs already. I spent about 30,000. Sis left.
Docking request accepted. Maintain an appropriate speed during approach. Request accepted.
So it'll have a new front end, and it'll have some fins on the side, and it'll have another new color scheme. As soon as I can activate those the livery.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
We're going to transfer about $1 billion over to the account of the fleet carrier. So it will have more than enough.
Docking successful. Clamps engaged. Hello, Commander. How may we assist you?
Okay, let's see. We got to turn on services. Oh, we haven't transferred money over to it. Wants us to deposit, of course. And we'll keep topping it off. We better put about 1.5 billion in there. Okay. Now we should be able to turn the services on. Shipyard was 250 million to add. Outfitting is another 250 million. I don't care for the secure warehouse. Universal Cartographics is 150 million. Okay, I think that's everything, because I don't care about the black market. Okay. Need to get over to livery. See if we can turn some of this on. I wonder if there's a separate livery, because this is for the ship. Let's go into carrier services and see if there's one over here. There it is. Make a few changes. The default paint. We have this one.
Maintenance are currently running diagnostic checks on all life support systems. We apologize for any disruption this may cause. Security Patrol, X-335, commencing repack.
Happy to see you out there, Commander.
A pleasure.
the RGFC. Can look like that, or it can look like that. But I have purchased this one.
Copy control. Security vessels inbound.
There we go. So we might change that eventually, but that's the way it's going to look at the moment. Yep, up to 1 billion again. So we're going to have to grind for a while to get back to around 10 billion. Right now our weekly upkeep is 7.5, but it has to do with how many jumps you make. It's about 750,000 in hull maintenance per jump.
Service crew, report immediately to docking bay 4.
Need to transfer some stuff. And then we need to set our service tariff too. Have to remember where we set. There's the tariff. And it always says here 14%. So I go up an extra 1%. See, now here it says 15, but on the map, on the Galaxy map, it says 16%. Yeah, it's under outfitting, I think. Stored modules. We don't want to fit it, we just want to transfer it to this location. I don't think I care about that one. I want the ones that are close. The 7-minute ones.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
That's a much better voice than the computer voice that was there before. That's why I spent about 30,000 ARXs on all this stuff. Yeah, I got 118 out of the 120 slots, or storage slots, occupied. Okay, I think those are all the ones from Blanty. Okay. We'll do the others when we get outside of Sothis. And we'll leave the storage at, or the fuel storage, so you can donate, at around 500 tons, 400 to 500 tons at all times. So you could add if you'd like to help out the fleet carrier with a tritium donation. Redemption office, I had a few that I could take care of. It's just nice being able to take care of those on board.
Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Checking our advanced maintenance. And we have our remote workshop. Like I've said many times before, we're going to wind up taking the fleet carrier and all of our ships and modules around to each of the engineers and letting her top them off with experimental. Like we'll probably go out to Felicity Farseer first and top all our ships off. So looking forward to that. Commodities. Manage the market. Tritium, we want to the buy price. Yeah, we'll set it for We'll set this to 5,000 units. Someone can sell to us. Yeah, that thing goes so fast. It accelerates. Fly. See, we'll buy. That's we will buy. We got to make sure we did that right. That we're not selling it, but we're buying it. See, it's saying, well, see, we're right the opposite of what we really want to do. The demand. That's for us to sell, or somebody else to sell. So if you'd like to sell us some tritium at 41,000, you can do that too. The only ones that are not allowed on our fleet carrier are those that have a notorious status. So as long as you're not a pirate, then I don't want it to attract NPC pirates, so pirates are not allowed on. Three minutes, we'll jump to the location where there's some fuel. Then we'll use the cutter.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Now what we've been wishing is they would let you see it go into the cloud during a hyperspace jump, but they usually cut over right at the last second back into the hangar. But that looks okay. Two minutes.
Landing pads retracted. Hangar bay secure.
I mean, it's not cobalt, but it's closer. Maybe they'll have a cobalt at some time, at some point. That's a little bit different than the standard. One minute and 34 seconds. We'll at least do 2 loads of from the cutter back to the fleet carrier of tritium.
Maintenance crews have signed off. All scheduled work has been placed on hold until the jump is complete. All crew, prepare for carrier jump.
Attention all ships, this carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a safe distance.
Now, the exciting part, this is in live. Oh. So this is our fleet carrier. That's why we're putting over $1 billion into the balance. Plenty of upkeep money.
Attention all personnel. Frameshift driver has been engaged.
14 seconds.
Attention. Counting down.
We'll see if it lets us see it or not.
4, 3, 2.
Usually switches over at 1 second. Yep, they don't let you see it. See, they need to let you see it go into hyperspace. Now, I have videos where I have my ship docked or set outside, and you get to see it go into Super Cruise, or into hyperspace. So, be sure to watch those. Watch my beta 1 and beta 2 videos. Usually doesn't take too long to get there. We just want to put some fuel in it until the fuel prices come down. Okay, we are there. Sys left. We're going here. Foy vision. To pick up some fuel. Make a fuel stop. Because the carrier cannot dock at the station.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You have liftoff.
Sys left.
Our carrier respects
Frameshift
careful
drive
pilots.
charging.
What's your speed at there?
Ready to engage. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
We need to slow down pretty much immediately. Sys left. Okay. Come over here and see about purchasing some tritium. Sys left. Yeah, there's no welcome message. It's been another issue, but that's not a severe issue. It's not the issue that it was annoying people. The annoyance was you couldn't buy the carrier for 24 hours after they had made the update. And we could be interdicted when we leave with the tritium, because I was interdicted during beta after loading tritium.
Landing gear deployed.
We're probably just going to do 2 loads of 720 per load. But we're going to use up some going back to Sothis, so maybe 3 loads. Commodities we want to buy. Supposed to have been tritium here. And it doesn't look like there's tritium here. Oh boy. Is this left? Going on the tritium hunt. Well, I think we'll go out to Sothis and then we'll hunt for tritium. And we'll do tritium hunting runs, and we'll be doing some asteroid mining. I'd like to come over here. See if there's other fleet carriers here already, like there has been in Beta 1 and Beta 2. And if it's over 500 light years, we can't make the jump yet. We got a smaller jump, and then head over here. See, that would be 13 jumps for here. Let's see what we got. Let's go back to the fleet carrier. But the site, maybe somebody came over and bought all they had. But there was no tritium here. Is this right? Go into carrier management from here. Sis left. Sis left.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Sis left. But part of the day-to-day grind is to find tritium, and that'll definitely be a grind.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, they need to make it a little more personable about welcome, Commander, to your carrier or something like that. Sis left.
Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
But just look out for the RGFC. And consider donating tritium or selling us tritium at a discount.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Let's see if we can get to our destination first. We'll say to Sothis. Let's see how far that is. 377. We should be able to make it then. So we want to come over here. Well, that's kind of weird. $391, yeah. Should be able to make that in a single jump. And then we'll start looking for tritium. And we'll start mining tritium. I'd like to take that bookmark off. That's where we've stopped at before. Won't let us take it off. We'll work on that over time. We got 1.059 billion in our balance. Yeah, from Sothis it's a pretty good distance to the nearest place that we can buy tritium. Will be about 10 jumps. We will check Sothis mining when we get over there, because it has sold tritium in the past, and that's where we run from our cargo missions from. Got about 12 minutes before we jump. Now there's a few that say they sell tritium for less. And probably in about a week, the prices will come down anyway. I do want to run over to Robigo, and see if they have it. They've had it in the past. But we're just going to take the fleet carrier to its normal docking area. And then we're going to go on the hunt. Sis left. See if we can take care of that bookmark. While we're waiting on the countdown. Yeah, it won't let you change that bookmark. I don't know why we've had trouble with bookmarks. Just another broken thing. There's just so much broken all the time. Got to get rid of some of my bookmarks. And that would help. And someday I need to go around and clean up all of these things. But we just need to free up some. Yeah, we got rid of it. It was an unexplored. Okay. Jump in 6 minutes. Here they're shooting at somebody. You're getting to see the carrier shoot at people. Must be a smuggler or something. Yep, they blew him up. But even the carrier got into the shooting. I have a video of, I believe it was the second tritium run where we were hauling max loads of tritium from, I think it was Robingo, and the carrier opened fire on something behind me. I never actually saw what it was. I'm sure it was a pirate, and shooting at me. But you see my balance now is 5.1 billion. My individual balance. We have 4 minutes until jump. It's just nice having everything on board. Outfitting. Let's see how our stored transport stuff was going. Okay, at least we have the 3 items that we delivered, we exchanged at Volante. So we have an 8, 8, and 5. Transfer. Gonna put our fuel scoop back on. Transfer our big fuel tank. Make this a travel again. And then our 5. Transfer. Guardian frameshift booster.
Attention, carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
They'll put the caps over the landing pads.
Landing pads are fully retracted and secured.
And the ones that's got the lights on it, that's where our current cutter is setting. 2 minutes, we'll send it to its home, current home.
Closing bulkheads now. Bulkheads are secure.
Sealing hatches and airlocks.
Yeah, it looks okay. They still could come up with some better kits, but that one's okay.
Maintenance crews have signed off. All scheduled work has been placed on hold until the jump is complete. All crew, prepare
And I wish they had modules you could add
Attention all
for
ships.
extra storage,
Carrier is about to engage the frame shift drive. Please move to a safe distance.
where it extends or shortens. Like if you didn't need as many of the large pads, like 4 large pads would be fine instead of 8. And so instead of having 8 large pads, those front 4, if you took those off and turned them into storage, then that would be cool. So where you could add and subtract modules to it would be nice. 25 seconds.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now in the past I've been able to buy some tritium at Sothis Mining. I was able to buy 1,000 in Beta 1. So we'll probably run over there first and see about picking up some in a separate video. This was the purchase, outfit, and outfitting of the and travel of the fleet carrier. And the next video might be searching for tritium.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message.
Because all our ships become support ships for the fleet carrier.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message.
Yeah, quite a few ships. Okay, so all of our ships are on the way. Now outfitting. Stored modules. See if that other one is still transferring that we started the transfer on. Yeah, 21 minutes. Transfer. It says 8 minutes, but then it comes back at 20. Oh, that's probably that other item that we had transferring. Yeah, 8 minutes. The rest of them do say 8 minutes. That just threw me off. I want to put all my stuff on the fleet carrier. And we're going to have to shrink the amount at some point. We'll probably go fuel searching in the travel or the cargo Python. To local places, and then after the first load, then we will we'll use the cutter. Cargo to do the transport. Takes a while to transfer 118 modules. I said I have too much junk. See See, a lot of it's modded, so I don't want to just trash it. Stuff that's not modded we probably will get rid of. Well, I thank you for coming along. Please look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, and you're notified when I produce more of these videos. And underneath the video in the description, please consider donating. We need storage equipment for all of these videos and the raw captures that we make of 100% of our, well, 99.9% of our in-game. Sometimes something happens with the video and it doesn't work, or I happen to forget to turn it on or something like that. So that's the 0.1% of the time. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 740 more videos to watch. We're not creating as many videos as we were before, because of learning No Man's Sky. I think that's a very good investment for the YouTube channel. I think it's a really good game. Okay. Let's see where our ships are at right now. They might be here. It's our cargo version. Use that ship. Because we're going to go looking for tritium in the next video. Is this right? 280 units. Make sure we're full of fuel. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Is this up? And I hope you will attend our other videos. So until the next video, when we're traveling to look for tritium to purchase. I appreciate you coming along, and we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.